This is a giant milkweed. This is the one with the white flower. It has not really flowered since it's been over here, but it is growing exponentially. I'm very pleased with it. Here's the other soursop being all burnted. I'm not sure why, but it's hanging in there. Here's the Moringa tree. I don't know why the leaves here are turning yellow. I wonder if it's a water thing. It did rain a bunch the last couple of days. And it's supposed to rain some more this week, you know, because it's hurricane season. Rose of Sharon. This is a type of hibiscus. You can make tea with the flowers. Of course, another Mexican sunflower. Here we have Sissoo. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it properly, but it's also known as Brazilian spinach. It is heat tolerant, drought tolerant. You can eat the greens like you would spinach. It has a pretty good taste. This one though is one of my favorite greens that I'm growing. It is called Katuk. This is the variegated kind. Has a nutty flavor to it, and I would totally eat tons of that if I had more, but just trying to let it grow. Nibble on one leaf whenever I come out here. This Mexican sunflower is short because it got top heavy and I had cut it back, and now it's growing back more aggressively than before, which is great. This is good for chop and drop material, good for feeding chickens. I don't have any chickens, so I just cut it up and play around with it for now. As you can see, I have more pigeon pea planted along here. Ideally I would move these, but I feel like they're a little too big now to be happy about that. And I could essentially cut most of the top off and replant the bottom, but for right now I guess we'll just keep them there. The only thing is I didn't mulch very heavily over here, so the weeds come up and they are ridiculous. Over here is my Seminole pumpkin patch that got decimated by some sort of bugs, probably squash bugs. I have no idea. I didn't really look too hard on them. I did spray one day with neem, and I haven't done anything since. And I was originally pulling up the vines, so it's a little bit bare. Pulling up the vines I thought were sickly, but if you go down here, they are growing back. So I decided to just leave them all here, and within a couple of weeks it should be all nice and green and lush again. Mother harvested the other pumpkins, but here's one here. A lot smaller than the other ones, but I do have another kind that's more fleshy that I planted in the ground. So hopefully I get some pumpkins from those before it gets too cold. Over here we have my sugarcane. This is the Florida red sugarcane here, native to Florida. I will take cuttings from the biggest one if possible. And the rest will just stay in the ground, and I'll see how it fares through the winter. And over here, we have my Hilo Buddha sugarcane. And look, it's actually showing some of its color. It's exactly what it looked like when I planted it. I mean, minus all this. I could probably mulch this up and it'll do a lot better. It's probably trying to do that because it's not super stable over here, but I'll put more mulch and it'll work out.